Alright. Grade 11. Here we are. I want to deal with exponents today. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. Thank you. Thank you for tapping the screen, Lulu. Appreciate. Sigamesi. Okay. How's it? I hope we are well, everyone. On a very good Saturday like this. A very good Saturday. Thank you for tapping the screen. She's just waiting a little bit for others, notifications and whatnot. Right. Let's start. Perfect, Segameti. If you are well, perfect. If you are well, this is good news. Right. Remember, we did some of these during the holiday, right? Ready, Aku? Let's start. You are given 3x to the power negative 1 to the power negative 3. Right? And the question is saying what? Simplify. So, simplify exponents. That's what we are playing with. This is our question. This is our question. And then we are asked to simplify. Lulu, prices differ. It depends. So go to our profile, check the number there, WhatsApp number. You will be responded to by the admin. The admin will respond to you. Thank you for that question. They are taking time to respond. When did you send your message, Lulu? When did you send your message? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Segamezi. Right. Here, what are we going to do? Remember, Thursday. Just go to your message and type Lulu and we'll get back to you. Write Lulu and I'll get back to you. Just type this is Lulu and I'll get back to you. I know it will be you. Remember, this exponent is multiplying all exponents which are inside, right? So this is going to be 3. 1 times negative 3, and then x negative 1 times negative 3. Alright? Alright? And then it's going to be 3 to the power negative 3, x to the power 3. Alright? This and this, we want the negative sign to be what? A fraction. So that we want to remove this negative sign. So this is going to change to a fraction, 1 over 3 to the power 3 times x to the power 3. Right? Which is going to be x to the power 3 over, this is going to be 27. Alright? This is our question, and this is how we did it on the laws of exponents. Right? From there, we have another question. X to the power of 2 over y to the power of 2. Amazing lady, thank you for the share. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. P plus Q, right? Open bracket, y squared over x squared, close, Q minus P. Right. So this exponent is affecting these two exponents is inside. This is also affecting these two exponents inside. So here it's going to be x to the power 2, open bracket, P plus Q. Remember, this is multiplying. These are multiplying, right? This is grade 11. This is grade 11. We are dealing with exponents with thirds. Grade 11. Thank you for the heart, Milulu. Shrez, you are welcome. You are welcome. Exponents with thirds, grade 11. That's what we are dealing with. Right. So now here our way forward, O over, right, y to the power 2 bracket P plus Q. Right, and then we are going to do the same to the following side. If you check, we just did that to one side, and then we are left with the other side. So we must do the same to the other side, right? Remember, here we are multiplying, and then this is going to be y to the power 2 Q minus P, O over x squared Q minus P, like this. Right? Now, what are we saying? We are saying that if we are multiplying and we are dividing, right? We do that. So what is really happening here? This x is multiplying this. This is multiplying this. But this is being divided by this. So these two exponents are supposed to subtract each other. So it's going to be x to the power of 2p plus q minus 2q minus p, like this. We go for y to the power 2, right? It's going to be 2q minus p, right? And then subtract this. Two p plus q, like this. All right. Now, thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you for the roses. I really do appreciate. Thank you for tapping the screen. So now, what are we saying here? Thank you for following. We need to simplify what is on top, right? So it's going to be x to the power 2p plus 2q minus 2q plus 2p. Remember, this times this is negative, this by this is positive. And then we have y, which have 2q minus 2p, right? And then minus 2p, again minus 2q. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really do appreciate. We simplify here. It's going to be x 2p plus 2p is 4p, right? 2q minus 2q is 0, so it's done. I hope we are together. From there, we go for y. 2q minus 2q 0, negative 2p minus 2p, negative 4p. So we come here, it's going to be negative 4p. All right? But remember, the laws of exponents, they tell us that we can't leave this guy negative. So it's going to be x to the power negative n is equal to 1 over x to the power n, like this. All right? This is what we are going to apply here. All right? Now, we are going to come here and say, thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you for the roses. And say x to the power 4p times 1 over y 4p. All right? We have removed the negative sign. This is going to give us, remember, this is over 1, right? This is going to give us x to the power 4p over y to the power 4p. Thank you very much, SMEBs. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for tapping the screen. So literally, this is what we have done here. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for following us. Thank you for the roses. I hope we are together, guys, on this. I hope we are understanding. Miss Smith. Thank you, Miss Smith, for the follow. Right. Now, we want to go to our next question. Thank you for tapping the screen. We are on 5K so far. We are on 5K so far. Let's continue. Let's continue. We really do appreciate. Right. Now, we want to do this question here. Square root of x over x to the power negative 3 over 2. Right? Right. So what are we doing here? This guy can be changed, right? So let's change this guy. This can be changed to 1 over 2. So it's going to be x to the power 1 over 2 divided by x to the power negative 3 over 2. Like this. Right? Now, the concept which we have applied here to change to this, it states that x to the power n over m, right, can be changed to square root of or cube root, right, of x, open bracket what, n outside, like this. This is the law we have applied here. We applied on this, right? So now there are different ways you can kill this question here. Remember, when we are dividing exponents, same basis, we subtract exponents. We can continue and say x to the power 1 over 2 minus, open bracket, minus 3 over 2, like this. And then it will give us x to the power 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2. Thank you for the roses, Segameti. Thank you for the follow, our hope. I really do appreciate, guys. I really do appreciate. Really do appreciate. My wish is that you are understanding. That's my mission here. I want you to understand the concepts that we are doing, Lulu. So now, thank you for the roses. Now here, half plus 3 over 2 is 4 over 2, which is equal to x to the power 2. All right? Thank you, Mshengu, Lulu. Thank you for the roses. Right. I hope we are understanding this law which we have applied. Literally what we have said on the first note is to convert this so that it has an exponent. Right? So let's say, for example, you are given cube root of x like this. Right? to the power 2, like this. This is going to be converted back to the exponent, saying that x will be your base, perfect, and then the 3 will be your denominator, and the 2 will be your exponent, which is x to the power of 2 over 3. Right? We're almost by 10k likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. Let's go to the next question. Our next question is not that difficult, but it needs attention, right? It needs attention. X to the power of negative 2 over 2 to the power y to the power 0 to the power negative 3 times cube root x to the power 3. X to the power 9. Thank you for the rose, Gameti. Right? So this is our question. What are we going to do here? Very, very simple. Cube root here is 3. So it's going to be x to the power 3 times. We come this side, exponents are going to be playing together, right? So it's going to be x to the power negative 2 times negative 3 all over 2 to the power of negative 3. From there, y to the power 0 times negative 3. Right? So, what are we saying now here? Remember here it's supposed to be 6x to the power 6 over, right? 2 to the power of negative 3 to 2 to the power of negative 3. Okay, here I said x to the power what? 6. And then here is going to be 2 to the power of negative 3. Y to the power 0 will always give us what? 1. Right? So this will disappear because it's giving us what? 1. And then times x to the power of 3. Right? Now, remember we are dividing here. So we have x to the power 6 divided by 1 over 2 to the power 3 times x to the power 3. So here, whilst we are dividing, right? MNA Men's Academy, thank you for reposting. Much appreciated. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you. So, here, when we are dividing, remember, we have what? Exponents. So, we must change. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Here, this is going to be x to the power 6 over 1, right? We convert division, right? It's going to be times 8 over 1 times x to the power 3. Eight x to the... Weasley, you are very, very close to the answer. You're very, very close to the answer. Your power, Weasley. Look, if we say this times this, right, it's going to be 8x6 plus 3. Good, perfect. So it's going to be 8x to the power of 9. This is going to be our answer, like this. This is going to be our answer. All right. This was our question, and what we have found is our answer. I hope we all understood. This y disappeared because it's 0 times 3, which is 0, is y to the power 0, which is 1. Right? Let's continue pushing, guys. Let's continue pushing. Thank you for tapping the screen. Let's continue pushing. All right, as we learn, our next question, very, very simple. We want to revise. We're at what? 11K. Okay, let's tap the screen. Almost 15 so far. Let's tap the screen. 8 to the power x, 4 to the power x plus 1, all over 2 to the power 5, x plus 3. Right. This is our question, and then we say simplify. Remember, the first drill is to make sure that we have same, not exponents, bases. Our bases must be the same so that we can apply the laws of exponents. To apply the laws of exponents, the bases must be the same. All right? So, for us to apply the laws of exponents, this 8, it must be 2 to the power of 3. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 3 bracket x. Right? 2 to the power of 3 is 8. Times, this is going to be 2 to the power of 2 x plus 1. Right? All over 2 to the power of 5x plus 3. Thank you for the necklace. Thank you for the necklace, Gametsi. Much appreciated. Right? Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. We have to reach 15 now. We have to reach 15. Right? So now, here, we have the same exponents. But we must not rush to simplify, right? This times this, which is 3x. Right? And then this times this is 2x plus 2, right? All over 2 to the power 5x plus 3. Wesley, half is the answer. Let's push. Let me push and let's see what do we get. Right. Now, it's going to be 2 to the power 3x plus 2x plus 2 minus, because we are dividing, so we have to subtract, right? Minus 5x plus 3. So it's 3x plus this, which is 5x, minus this, which is 0, right? So we have 2 minus 3, which is negative 1. So it's 2 to the power negative 1. To remove the negative 1, the exponent, right, is going to be 2, 1 over 2, to change to a fraction. Wesley, you are right. That is good. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Now, we want our next question. Let's go to the next page. Let's go to the next page where we deal with our next question. All right. Tete, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Matlumo. We have 4 plus square root of 12 all over 1 plus square root of 3 squared. And then these guys, they say simplify. Right. What do we do here? Here we have this guy 4 plus square root of 4 times 3. Right? So it's going to be 4 all over 1 right? The 1 is already there. Remember, if it is like this, you have to say 1 plus like this, and then 1 plus like this. We do this so that we do not get confused, right? Exponents and surds. Rationalization. George. Right. So now we are saying that this guy, what do we have here? We have 4 plus square root of 4, 2 square root of 3 all over, or over what? One by 1, 1, 1 by this plus square root of 3, this by this plus another square root of 3, this by this, square root by square root is 3 plus 3. So we have 4 plus 2 square root of 3 over 1 plus 2 square root of 3, literally 1 plus 1, which is 4, like this. So if you check what we have on top, It's the same with what you have at the bottom. Right? So if it is the same, answer is 1. I hope we are flowing together. I hope we are flowing together. Let's enter 15K, guys. Let's enter 15K. We are at 14.4. Wesley, you know what you're doing. That is good. That is good. That is good. You are in which grade, Wesley? Right. We want to go to our next question, but we need to get into 15K, guys. We need to get into 15K. We need to get into 15K. 14.8. This was our question, our last question we have attempted. We need to reach 40K. I hear you, guys. Yeah, the last time we couldn't reach 40K. This time we will reach it. This time we will reach it. This time we will reach it. Perfect. All right. This is our next question. Our next question. Cube root times square root y cubed all over x to the power of negative 2 over 3 y to the power half. Like this. This is very, very easy, guys. This is very, very easy. Remember the concept which we once used of converting square root and cube root to exponents, right? So x to the power n over m is equal to, right, bracket n, right? So this is what we are going to use to sort out this. So it's going to be, this is cube root, right? Favor, thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. So this is going to be x to the power 1 over 3, right? Because this is cubed. The 3 is at the bottom, right? Times y to the power 3, right? In brackets. And then they have a power half, right? They have a power 1/2. From there, all over x to the power negative 2 over 3 y to the power half. Alright? And then here is going to be x to the power 1 over 3 y to the power what? 3 over 2. Alright? Now, this is the top over the bottom. Right? We are going to use the same easy concepts. X to the power 1/3 minus, open bracket, negative 2 over 3, y to the power 3 over 2 minus half. xy Wesley is moving. Wesley is moving. Let's see. It's going to be x to the power what? This is going to be 1 plus 2, which is 3, which is x to the power 1, and then y to the power what? 3 minus half. Okay, it's to the power 1. Perfect. Perfect. This is perfect, guys. This is perfect. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right? Now, we right? Now, we did this question. Oh, we did it. Wesley, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, guys. We try by all means. Right. Our next question. Let's write it this side. 5 plus 2 square root of 50 over 5. This question it needs How is it now? How is the audio now? I hope the audio is back properly. How is the audio as of now? Audible enough? Perfect. That's good news. Right, as I was saying, this one you don't need to use a calculator. We want a step by step. We want to see what is happening. Okay, let's play around. Here, what are we going to say? We are going to say 5 plus 2, right? Square root of 10 times 5, right? No, Juju, the question will be saying, don't use a calculator. Don't use a calculator. Okay, we cannot find the square root of what? Of 10 here. That's 50. 25 by 2. Let's use 2 and 25. This is good. You see, mathematics, you play around with numbers. Right. So now you have 2 by 25 all over 5. All right. So now we are going to have 5 plus square root of 25, that's 5. So 5 times 2 is 10. 10 square root of 2 over what? 5. You see? Right. Now we have 5 here, and this is 5 times 2, which means we can factorize these guys. So it's going to be 5 bracket 1 plus 2 square root of 2 close. Right? And then all over 5. Now we are able to say 5 divided by 5. We are left with 1 plus 2 square root of 2. Like this. If you take your calculator, it will give you, who is this one? Who once did this with Juju? Take your calculator and punch this guy and check if you will get your answer. You once wrote 3.83. You see? This will give you 3.83. But in the exam, if they say do not use a calculator, we do not want to see an answer which is coming from a calculator. Failing doesn't mean you don't know. Failing means you can't follow instructions sometimes. Right? You forgot about factorization. Go back to it. You must never forget about it. In grade 10, 11, 12, factorization is applied like 1 plus 1. You must know it by heart. Right? So literally what is happening here, we have a 5 here. We have a 5 times 2 here. So we are removing a 5. 5. Perfect, Wesley. So this must be food to you. I hope you are cooking G12. Right. Now, Lucky, thank you for the follow. I want us to move to the next question. I hope everyone is going to cook this one. Square root of 5 all over 6 plus square root of 5. 6 minus square root of 5. Like this one. Right? And then the question comes and says simplify. We are simplifying. Distribute. Here. Distribute. You need to use the law of distribution. Very, very easy stuff. 6 by 6, 36, right? So square root of 5 will go back, right? 6 by 6, right? 36. 6 by this guy. Negative 6 square root of 5. And then plus 6 square root of 5. This by this. These two, it's negative 5, right? Negative by positive, and then square root by square root, right? Which is minus 5. And then if you check in the middle, these guys, they will give you a 0. And then you are left with this 36 minus 5. And then square root of 5 over 31. Here we never touched the top. Thank you, Wesley. Thank you. We never touched the top here. They created a question which is a little bit tricky. Question which is tricky. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. We are on 22K. Saki Nobs, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Cindy, for the roses. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, guy. Now we want to enter the dragon's mouth, eh? We want to enter the dragon's mouth. Let's see. I hope we are going to win with this one. Everyone will understand. But it's a little bit. So this is what we have done. It's coming. Don't worry. Bit by bit. Bit by bit. Bit by bit. Wesley, you are in grade 12. So this must be food for you. If it's not food, something is wrong, eh? If it's not food, something is what? Something is wrong. Right. Let's see. Open your bracket. 2 square root of 3 minus 1 over cube, open bracket, right? Cube root of 3 plus 1 over cube root of 3. Right? Simplify. This one is very easy. This guy times this guy, it's 3, right? We are distributing, but this by this gives us 3, right? The moment it gives us 3, that means 2 times 3, right? And then this guy times this guy, this guy times this, it will give us plus 2 cube root over like this, right? And then we are going to come to this guy. This guy times this guy is minus like this, square root of 3, right? You can put a 1 here, this, right? This by this is minus, this by this is 1 over, this by this is what? 3. Right? So this is 6 plus, this is 1, right? So you're left with 2 minus 1 minus 1 over 3. So 6 minus 2, 6 plus 2, that's 8. Minus 1, that's 7. Right? 7. 7 minus 1/3. 7 minus 1/3. 20 over 3. Wesley, what went wrong? What went wrong? But we are cooking, guys. We are cooking. I hope we are pushing. Don't be confused by these guys. The moment it's square root of 3 times square root of 3, the answer is going to be 3. Don't be confused. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. Segametse on our way to what? On our way to 40K. Yeah, Wesley, we trust him. Wesley, we trust him. Big time. All right, guys. This is not going to take even a minute. A squared b plus ab squared to the power 0. Anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. No matter how complicated, no matter how the uncle is coming, no. If there are brackets there and everything is to the power of 0, the answer is 1. Guys, TikTok is asking me that am I a human being? I don't understand why is it asking me that. Right. Now, our next question. These guys, okay, now we want to solve for x. Let's see how you guys do this. Let's start. Let's solve for x, eh? Why would it ask that? You don't know what the exam comes, bruh. And normally it comes in between of things. It will be hiding, not this clear like this. So you better be careful. Square root x plus 2 is equal to 4. What do we want here? We want to find the value of x. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. So we are going to do what? Both sides, right? Square, square. And then the moment we square this side, we are left with x plus 2, which is equal to this guy is going to be 16. 14, perfect. X is equal to 14. Right. Here is our next question. We have, come here, square root of 7 plus square root of x is equal to 3. Whoa, the rain. Square root of 7 plus square root of x is equal to 3. What are we doing? Let's remove the first square, right? And then we are left with 7 plus square root of x is equal to, this is 9, right? And then square root of x is equal to 9 minus 7. Square root of x is equal to 2, right? And then square both sides. X is equal to 4. Right. Here we have a question, guys. If P plus 1 over P is equal to Q, express P squared plus 2 plus 1 over P squared in terms of Q. In terms of Q. Right, let me write it down. So we are saying Q is equal to P plus 1 over P, right? And then our question is P squared plus 2 plus 1 over P squared. We want to to sort this out in terms of Q. Right. So this is our question. We want to sort this guy in terms of what? In terms of Q. So literally we want to see what can we do here. Right. Right? P. This is squared, right? Annie, grade 11 is which class? What do you mean? P. P. Right? P. P. From there, 1 over P squared, right? To sort this out is going to be 1 over P. 1 over P. Both sides are what? Positive, right? Plus, plus. So literally we're just trying to factorize here. After factorizing, it's going to be P plus 1 over P, open brackets, squared, right? Right? So our question is saying Q is equal to what? P plus 1 over P, which is what is inside the bracket. Right? So what is going to happen? We are going to replace this with Q. So it's going to be Q squared. So literally Q squared is equal to P squared plus 2 plus 1 over P squared. Right? Oh yes, me now I'm tired. Should I continue? Let's push a little bit. Right. Guys, we are stuck at 29.9. Why are we stuck there? Why are we stuck there? Wesley, it shouldn't be an equation, it should be an expression. So there should be an equal sign. This guy here, that's what you are talking about. We placed this guy here to show that Q squared. Remember our question said that we need to replace this expression in terms of what? In terms of Q. So the equal sign is there just to say Q squared is the same. Q squared will give us the same answer as this equation. So they are at par. That's why we are putting an equal sign. That's why we are putting an equal sign. Right. Question 6. If the area of a circle is 100 square centimeters, if the area of a circle is 100 square centimeters, determine the length of the radius in simplest said form. So remember, if we want to calculate area, formula for area, grade 11 alwande. So if we want to calculate area of a circle is pi r squared. Why am I putting this? Pi r squared. If you want to calculate perimeter, it's pi d or 2 pi r, right? Right? So now we are given that the area of a circle is 100 centimeters squared, right? And then we are being asked to determine the radius, which is x. We do not know the radius. Determine the radius in said form, which means it can be an equation or whatnot. Okay, so now we are saying right. For now, Wesley, I'll come back to your question. Radius, it's x, right? We have what here? We have 100 centimeters squared. So as we want to find the value of the radius, so we are going to use pi r squared. So area, this is what we are going to use. So we are going to say area is 100 is equal to pi r squared, right? So divide both sides by what? By pi, right? When we divide both sides by pi, we're left with what? R squared. Okay. Right. Where were we? Segamesi, what happened? I'm back. Right. 100 divided by pi, right? That's r squared, right? Now, we want to remove this guy, right? So it's going to be r is equal to square root of 100 over pi. Square root of 100 is 10, right? R is equal to 10 over square root of pi. Like this. in terms of in said form, right? In said form. I hope we are okay together here. Now, circumference. Okay, let's go to circumference. Remember we said what? Pi, 2 pi r, right? So, going back to the question, okay, we are given the area and we want the circumference. Okay. So, remember here, thank you for the follow. Remember here we have the radius, right? Here we have the radius now. So this is what we are going to use to calculate the circumference. These questions with follow-up questions. So we use this radius to calculate the circumference using what? Using 2 pi r, right? So it's going to be 2 pi, the radius. We must replace the r with what? 10, open bracket, 10 over square root of pi, like this. We are multiplying here. So what do we do now? Remember, this is multiplying. It's going to be 20 pi over square root of pi. Right? From there, let's try to convert this. Let's play around with exponents here. 20 pi over pi to the power what? Half. Right? So it's going to be, remember this, the exponent is 1. So it's going to be 1 minus half, which is going to be another half, right? So it's going to be 20 pi to the power what? Half. Then remember our question said leave it in what? Said form. 400 pi. Wesley, what are you saying, my bro? 20 square root of pi. This is our circumference now. Anything you do not understand here, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh, these two actually, it's area and then circumference. We were given the area in the beginning. We were given the area in the beginning, and then what we were told to calculate what the radius in said form, and then we calculated the radius. Zizipo, thank you for the follow. After calculation of the radius, we are saying we use that same radius to calculate our circumference, 10 over square root of pi. You see? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for tapping the screen. We are on 32K. We are on 32K. We are almost into 40, and we are pushing, and we are going. We are going. All right. Right. Someone had a problem with this question. Someone had a problem with this question. P squared plus 2 plus 1 over P squared. Who had a question? Who didn't understand this question? Someone once told me back then when I was still doing 102. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for tapping the screen. You see, you are wonderful. All right, Wesley, it's you. Okay, no problem. Let me take a proper pen for you so that we cook properly. Right. Now, we factorize this guy. If we factorize this guy, we are going to get P plus 1 over P, like this. P plus 1 over P, like this. If we factorize this, P, right? And then 1 over P, and then 1 over P. Right? Remember, we are supposed to replace this guy. Our Q is P plus 1 over P. Q is P plus 1 over P. Right? We should remember our question. We should remember our question. What is our question saying? Here. If P is this, and then as we factorize and we found this guy, right? Express this equation. This is the equation which we factorized in terms of Q. So if we come here, we are going to replace this with Q and this with Q. If we replace these two, we are going to get Q squared. That is going to be our what? Our equation, Q squared. Right? I saw you wrote Q minus 2. The minus 2 is very wrong. Reason being is if we simplify here, this 2 is going to come up. If you simplify properly here, this 2 is coming. It will be there. This 2. All right. Ish. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me, Z. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Right, here we go to this guy, the uncle, the one who wants to rule but he cannot rule. This guy, the quadratic equation. Let's write him down. What is the quadratic equation? Minus b, right? Minus b plus or minus square root of what? B squared minus 4ac all over 2a. The quadratic equation. If an equation is in the form of this, then okay, that using the information above, solve for x using the following equations. No, this is the quadratic equation, and then yes, that is the formula, and then you are given, this is the formula to solve the quadratic equation. X squared plus 3x minus 6. is equal to what? 0, like this. And then we need to solve this guy using what? Using the formula. That is very, very extremely easy, guys. The good thing, you already have the formula 35.5k. Thank you very much for the likes, guys. Thank you very much for the likes. So remember, we have a 1 here. We have a 1 here. If the x doesn't have a 1, we have a 1 there, which is positive. So now, what is happening? This is our A, B, C. Right? So now, we are going to put on B, there's 3, right? Negative 3 plus or minus. Instead of writing two equations, I prefer to put plus or minus here, the two signs in here to make it easier, right? Square root B, which is 3, so open bracket, 3 squared. I prefer the brackets, reason being, if this is negative, that negative must also be affected, right? So here we come, 3 squared minus 4. Our A is what? 1. C is what? Negative 6, not 6. You take with the integer. Do not leave thy integer alone. If you leave thy integer alone, you're getting a wrong answer. Don't include me in that. I did not say don't leave the integer. Take the integer. Over 2a. 2, the a is 1. You see? Right. Wesley, maybe I did not read the question unto you. Read here. Leave answers in simplest said form. We don't want the answer in decimals, no. Because when you just punch all of it like this in the calculator and you're done. As we want you to sit down and calculate. And these guys, the examiners, they want us to suffer. They want us to work. So let's say negative 3 plus or minus square root of, this is 9. Negative, positive, negative is going to be plus. 4 times 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, right? Plus 24, all over 2. Negative 3 plus or minus square root of 24 plus 9 is what, guys? 33. 33 over 2. We leave it like this. They said they want the answer in said form. We leave it like this. We do not continue. We leave it like this. Right? Question number 2. Question number 2 gave us negative 2. This one was the equation for question number 2. Negative 2 x squared minus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. Using the what? The formula. Our A, B, C. Right? So it's going to be negative, open bracket, negative 3. Remember I told you about brackets. Oh, remember, it's supposed to have two answers. That is true. I said I put plus or minus here. You can write it like this, negative 3 plus square root of 33 over 22 and negative 3 minus square root of 33 over 2. Not 22, it's 2. Like this. I wrote this here, even here, here. Wesley, are we together? You must tell me we are together, and then we move. Guys, 38K, our target 40K, we are almost there. Perfect. Really do appreciate for the gifts you've been giving. Daniel, welcome. Thank you for tapping the screen, Sega. Thank you. Right, now, we need to continue with this one, right? We need to continue. Negative 3 plus or minus square root of negative 3 squared minus 4 negative 2 6 all over 2 negative 2. Now this is positive 3, right? Three plus or minus square root. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses, guys. 9 plus, what is this? This is 848 all over negative 4, right? Now we say 3 plus or minus 48 plus 9, 57 over negative 4. Now West is running, sprinting. Don't too cold. Let's say ho. Welcome guys. No problem, Wesley. Oh, no problem, Wesley. No problem. Right. So now this is our answer. This is our answer, guys. This is our answer. All right. We are almost at 40K. We are almost at 40K. We are almost at 40K likes. We are almost at 40K likes. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And then I hope everyone is learning. 40K, here we are. The problem is if we reach 50, we will target 100. Right. Here we go. Determine the value of that. Determine the value of that. Square root of 10 to the power of 1009 over square root of 10 to the power 1011 minus square root of 10 to the power 1007 without the use of a calculator. The first time with you, Segamet, you always fight for this. Here we are. All right. So now we want to determine the value of this without the use of a calculator. Without the calculator. So what do we do, guys? We want this to be easy, right? We have 107 here, right? 109, 09, 07, 011. So that means 1, 2, 3, they can go to 07. All right? Yes, even exponents. Right? So that means we can go to what? 07, right? So let's play around. We are going to take this guy, square root of 10 times 10, 1007. So this to go to 9 is supposed to be 10 to the power 2. You see? You see? So now from there, let's come back down here. It's going to be over. We need a 7 here. So it's going to be square root of 10. Here we remove 10 dot 10 1007. So from 7 to 11 we have 4, 10 to the power 4, right? That's how we are moving. All right, now we want the other minus what? Square root of 10 to the power the same number, right? The good thing is now we have 10 to the power 1007. Okay, that's the first stage. Okay, let's just say square root of this guy is 10, right? So it's 10, 10 outside, square root of 10 to the power what? 1007 all over, right? We come here, 10 to the power 2, which is 100, right? 10 to the power 1007, right? Minus square root of 10 to the power 1007 all over. Like this. Now when you have done like this, remember I once told you that factorizing, you must be able to factorize like 1 plus 1. The moment you say grade 11, grade 12, factorizing must be in your blood, right? So here, it's going to be, what do we have here? Okay. We have 1007 this side, both sides, right? So we are going to remain with 10 square root of 10 to the power 1007 all over 10 to the power 1007. Remember it's squared, right? This 100 is outside. Outside here we have a 1 here, right? So it's open bracket 100 minus 1 close bracket. You see? Now we have 1007 on top, 1007. So this is the same. This remove. You are left with 10 on top over 99. You are right, Wesley. Perfect. You are very right. You are very right. I'm telling you. You are very right. Thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. Thank you for the roses. All right. The only problem is Say is a little bit tired. Right. Evaluate the following. Okay. Let me see the next question. It's the same drill, guys. It's the same drill. I'm telling you. Let me give you this question and then we move. Square root. We almost made. The next update is coming in 7 hours. True story. It's okay. It's okay. Right. Here's the next question. Let's move. Square root of 22 to the power 2020 plus 2 to the power 2019 over 2 to the power 19, 2019, not 19, minus 2 to the power 2017. So the square root is encroaching everything inside. The square root is encroaching everything inside. Same concept, guys. Same concept. Right. I'm coming 2 minutes. Yo. All right. Woo-wee. All right. All right. All right. What are we doing here? Needed some energy. Some energy to push with you guys. Right. So here we go. Same concept. Here we said 107. You come here. This is very, very simple. You come here, look for the smallest number. 17. Right? Wesley, you already have your answer. Let's see. Wait and let's see. Right. 17, right? So what are we going to do here? This guy, right? 2, 2, 2017. To get 20, we need 3, right? Plus 2, 2. 2017. 2. Right? From there, we go to the bottom, right? Over 017. To get to 19, we need 2. Minus. Here, 2017. Segames, wait. We are moving. Let's do this together. Ne? Right. So this is times 1. 1 times, ne? 1 times this, right? So now, what are we saying? We are saying here we factorize, right? And this guy is still there. This guy is still there. So let's factorize the top. 202 to the power 2017 bracket 2 to the power 3 plus 2 to the power 2, right? Close. Open. Same 2017. Open bracket 2 to the power 2 minus 1. Close bracket. Square root is still there. So this means cancel 2017. Now we are left with small numbers. 2 to the power 3, that's what? 8, right? 8 plus 4, that's 12. So it's square root of 12 over 4, right? This is 4 minus 1, 3, which is square root of 4, which is equal to 2. Wesley, you got 4. Ne? Wesley, you got 4. The answer is 2. You forgot this guy. This guy is there from the beginning up to the end. This guy must give us the effect up to the end. Alright? Let me give you, let's do another question. You guys, what have you been doing here? Right, let's do another one. 120, 3 to the power 120 plus 3 to the power 121 all over. Unati, why are you crying? Don't cry. Eh? Why are you crying? We are here to learn. 3 to the power 122 minus 3 to the power 121. Square root is there. You are in which grade, Unat? Why are you crying? So remember, the same concept we were using. Check the smallest exponent. Here, 120, right? Perfect. So this means here it's 1 times 3 to the power 120 plus here is 3 to the power 1 times 3 to the power 120 over here is 3 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 120. Okay, I hear you, Nat. I hear you. No problem. No problem. So now 3 to the power 2 times 3 to the power 120. This is minus 3 to the power 1. Remember this is 121, right? 3 to the power 1 times 3 to the power 120. We factorize, right? Remember this guy is still there. This guy is still there. 3 to the power 120. Open bracket. 1 plus 3 to the power 1. Close bracket. All over 3 to the power 120. Right? Open bracket. 3 to the power 2 minus 3 to the power 1. Close bracket. Remember, this guy is still there. I was focusing on 11 specifically because if you say 10 you need to explain starting from the what? Square root of 2. Okay, let's see. 3 120, 3 120, right? Square root of 4 over here it's 9. 9 minus 3, 6. Big man. 6. So here it's 2 over square root of 6. To make it easy, let's say stay, Unat, stay. Where are you going? It should be what? Look, 3 squared is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 over 6. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 6, you can't find the square root of what? Of 6. Alright? If you want to rationalize, you can do by saying times square root of 6 over square root of 6 to give you 2 square root of 6 over 6. But it's the same. It is the same. Right? Thank you, Segamete. Segamete, you sent something. I just saw that you sent it. Thank you for sending a TikTok. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. You're not tired, eh? Yeah, don't tired. Let's do the last question. Let's do the last question. I know this question is going to cook people, and it must. And it must. And it must. We rest a little bit. We rest a little bit, and then we no, we're not continuing. For today we are done. For today we are done. Ish. I don't like leaving 15 people alone, bruh. Now it's 17. I don't like it. I do not like it. Right, our last question, which is question number 10, but doesn't mean that's our last. Looks like it wants to rain outside. I don't know. Guys, is it raining your side? Thanks, Segame. It's raining. Ah, this side is. It's been days wanting to rain. You see, every day you see the clouds. It doesn't come. It doesn't come. Right now, there's the sounds of thunder and whatnot, but it's not coming. Mom, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Right. We have question number 10, which is telling us something. Right. The triangle below has an area of this. We have an area. Let me write this down. Area of what? Area of 20 square centimeters. Hold on, guys. Sorry for disturbance. Our area was what? 20 square centimeters. Right? From there, we say base. Hey, look at the base, guys. 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3. Okay, cool. We are not fighting. This is the base. Determine the height of the triangle in simplest form. We want the height. So formula for area. Area is what? Half pH, right? Base times height. Our base is this. 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3. This is a what? Base. Our height is x, we don't know, over 2 is equal to what? 20. This is what we have done so far. This is what we have done so far. Easier. Let's check this guy. 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3. X is equal to 40, right? We just say this guy times 20, right? We get the 40, right? From there, what do we do? Divide, right? 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3. Divide both sides. 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3. We are left with x is equal to 40 over 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3. Right? Now, what do we do now? We can leave it like this, but preferably we need to rationalize the denominator. If you check the last question, we rationalized. Right. We need to rationalize this answer. So to rationalize it, what do we do? 40 over 4 square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 3, close bracket, right? Rationalize. We multiply, right? Multiply. Remember, if we are rationalizing two terms like this, we have to change this guy, right? Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen. We are almost there at 50. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen. Plus 2 square root of 3 over 4 square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 3. Like this. Alright? Now, what do we do? Let's multiply. 40 by what? 40 by 4, that's 160. Right? 160 square root of 2 plus 80 square root of 3. Alright? All over what? 4 square root of 2 times 4 square root of 2. That gives me what? 16. This is going to be 8. Okay. 32. Because this is going to be giving us what? 2. This is going to be giving us 16. So 16 by 2, 32. Okay. Let's write our 32 here. And then from there, we said this by this, 32. This by this, we have 8. So it's plus 8 square root of 6 minus 8 square root of 6. This times this, and then minus okay, 2 by 2, 4, right? And then 3 by 3, okay, 3, 4 by 3, 12, negative 12. You see? And then this is going to be 0. This is going to be 0. 8 minus this is going to be 0. And then 32 minus this, 32 minus 12 is 20. Right? So it's going to be 160 plus 80. So this is going to be over 20. But here we need to factorize it so that maybe, you see, so let's factorize by what? By 80, right? So it's going to be 80 outside, or 2 square root of 2 plus square root of 3, like this, right? 20, 24. So your answer is going to be 4 square root of 3 plus 8 square root of 2. Ah. Right? So now we are left with 4, right? 2, right? Here is a 1, right? So it's going to be 4 by 2, which is 8 square root of 2 plus 4 times 1, 4 square root of 3. Not subtract, plus. So that means, where did you make the error? Where did you make the error? Because subtraction signs die. This subtraction sign died by adding, it became a 0. This sign died when we came here. This sign died when we rationalized, so it must be plus. So that means guys, let's tap the screen. Let's tap the screen, guys. We need to get to 50 and then we rest. Let's tap the screen. If we reach 50, let me just cancel it before reaching 50. If you see a mistake, perfect. If you see a mistake, the moment you see yourself seeing the mistake, we are good to go. We are good to go. Very much good to go. Yes. 49.2, 49.3, 49.4. Thank you to those who are tapping the screen. Those who want say to rest a little bit, thank you very, very, very much. You want the last? If I give you a question, we are moving to a different topic, and the moment we move to a different topic, we are going to enjoy. And after we have enjoyed, we won't stop. Are you ready for that, Wesley? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Please just let me know. Just one. Okay, cool. Let's do just one. Wesley wants just one. And me, I don't have a problem with just one. This one we need a fresh page. Build an inequalities. Inequalities not today. Aye. Yes, we are meeting. I'm thinking of something. What should I give you? Not build a notation. Not today. Again, we are. Yeah. 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 Remember I told you guys about factorization that must know, right? Mm-hmm. let's start with this easy one. Oh, the moment I say let's start, I know we have problems coming ahead. Segamet, you have questions. What type of question, Segamet? Factorization. This rain should just come down, Moose. We're waiting for it. Factorization, guys. Right. 6x squared plus 18x minus 5. Right? Let's factorize. TikTok. What is the question, Sigames? What is the question? If I have the answer, I will give you. If I don't have, right? 6x squared, which means we have x, but 6 is made up of 2 and 3, right? All right. So 2x, 3x, right? We want numbers which gives us 5. If we multiply them, right? So let's try 1 and 5, right? And then we have a negative and what? Positive, right? Negative, positive. Let's try and test and see if we are correct. 2x by this is what? 6x squared. 2x by that is plus 10x. Negative 1 by this is minus 3x. This by this is minus 5. 6x squared plus 7x, which is wrong, right? Which is wrong, right? So we need to play with our numbers here. Let's remove 2x this side and put him this side, and then 3x to negative 1, and then 2x, right? 6x squared plus 15x minus 2x minus 5. 6x squared plus 13x minus 5, which is the same as the question. So our factorization must be 3x minus 1, 2x plus 5, like this. What is Segameti saying about lighting up? To light up one's gallery, should you pick the gifts, or how does it work? That one, my guy, I'm not a master in it. That one. We are not masters of it. I don't want to lie. Right. So this was our first question of what? Oh, 50K, 50,000 likes. It's now 50.3. Guys, much appreciated. Today, this has been the best 2 hours in 2026. This has been 2 hours, 30 minutes of grade 11 mathematics. Yo, exponents, surds. That's what we dealt with today. That's what we dealt with today. Let's factorize this last question, guys. And then we rest for the day. And then we rest. A cubed minus a squared b plus b cubed minus a b squared. Right. Ish, we still have a lot, my guy. 46.3K to reach number 9. Grouping, right? Right. Now, factorizing by grouping here. Right. Slender. Right. A squared minus a hair, right? By grouping, we group. Let's group these guys. Let's break these guys here, right? Let's break these guys here. So, to break these guys here, we are going to say a squared, a minus b. Right? And then plus b squared, bracket, b minus a. Right? Right? But here we have a minus b and b minus a. Alright? So we are going to say a squared, bracket a minus b. We want a to be positive, right? So we are going to play around with this. The moment we change these signs, right? The moment we change the signs which is outside, we change the signs which are inside. Right? So it's going to be negative b squared, bracket, a minus b, like this. Which is going to give us what? A squared minus B squared, A minus B, like this. Right. Remember, when you are dealing with factorization, we can have two-stage factorization. Right? If you check here, we have factorized the first stage, stage number 1. Right? But this guy, we can further factorize that guy. We can further factorize that moron. Right? So that guy is going, we are going to take this one, A minus B, to make sure that that one we are sorted. Right? And then this. Let's tap the screen, guys. Let's tap the screen, guys. Yes, factorize with pairs. Unati, that's true. So literally, whether you're in grade 10 or grade what, it's the same. You see that grade 10 textbook, master it. You will enjoy grade 11, I'm telling you. You see all the concepts for grade 10 master, you are going to enjoy your grade 11. You are doing it today, perfect. So now we need to factorize this guy. A squared, right? A, B squared, right? B, B. Because we have a negative difference of two squares. Negative, another one is going to be positive. Yes, it's taught in grade 9. It's taught in grade 9, but these kids in grade 9, they play too much, man. Hey, these kids in grade 9 playing. They play too much. So we did another one. So Wesley, we are now going. It's time to go, Wesley. Tell us it's time to go so that we go. Slender, how are you? Thank you for tapping the screen, Slender. Hmm? We are not problems. We try by all means to assist as much as we can. As much as we can. So we are here. So do you have a child? Your child is in grade what? I hope your child is in grade 9 or 10, or 11 or 12. So that maybe one day they might benefit here. so that one day they might benefit here. hmm Oh, grade 11. Ah, Unati, thank you for the roses. Segamesi, thank you for the roses. Grade 11, please, if possible, if your child wants, they can follow us here on TikTok. When we go live, we are together. From time to time, we post some proper content, questions without answers. We revise them during the live like this. So we are together always. If you need us, our number is there. All viewers, we really do appreciate. That question about the roots, whether it's equal or perfect square, Wesley, you have your. This is very interesting. You guys, I'll see you. Let me rest a little bit, eh? Let me rest a little bit. And then maybe later on, if I get the energy, I have to come back for the 8 and 9s. The 8 and 9s. I have to come back for them. And we have to cook. Thank you for the follow, Slender. Hello, thank you for the follow. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Let me rest a little bit. Later on, grade 8s and 9s, we'll be back. We will be back. And then now I have 18 people who are here. You see this thing, when you have created a good number of likes and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot, so the next time when we come back, we start afresh from zero. Segamete, what do you propose we do here? We start afresh from zero. Let me look for something here. Whatever say. Oh, Sigamis, thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No problem, guys. We'll meet very soon. We start afresh. Peace, guys. Peace. Thank you. Ish. Much respect.